Hey, good morning, you guys. How's it going? Happy Saturday. Oh, yes. Good morning from Hotel Honda. Once again, I slept like a baby. Put my glasses on so I can see you guys. Looks like we have company. All right. How's it going this morning? I figured I'd just come chit-chat with you guys for a minute. I don't know what's going on with that. Figured I'd come and chit-chat with you guys for a minute. Can I just express one more time how comfortable my car is? It's crazy. You know, and I was thinking I should probably sleep on this side, but at this point it would be inconvenient because everything in the back is on that side, and I just don't want to have to, I don't know. I do things backwards anyway. I was thinking about it a couple days ago, like, why don't I just sleep on that side? Because there's no steering wheel over there. But, you know, really, I think I'm just good. At this point, I don't even want to take the time to switch. And I've gotten this seat all broken in already. You know what I mean? So I'm just like, whatever. You know, and I've also been thinking about how I want to, continue this journey, this lifestyle, because honestly, there's no going back to traditional living for me. And you guys know I was talking about building a tiny home and started gathering materials for that and continue to look for materials. But also I continued to research van conversions and school bus conversions, and also like small tiny homes. Like, I wanted a small one anyway, but I was looking at some people who do travel and do off-road activities. So the one guy, he was saying, it was a couple, I think. So their little tiny home that was mobile, it attached to their vehicle. And with the vehicle and the tiny home hitched together, they took up just 2 parking spaces. Like, their tiny home fit into a parking space by itself. So I thought that was dope. And one other person was saying they put off-road wheels on their tiny home. So I've just been doing a lot of research, you know, and watching a lot of videos and thinking about the lifestyle that I want to live. I'm active. I love to be active. I love to do like camping and do things outside of the city that typically are on rough terrain. So I was like, do I want to be trying to haul my tiny home with that? Or do I want to, you know, store it somewhere? No, I don't want to do that. What I like right now about living in my car, and this is just how I'm starting out. You know, you guys, I don't want to always live in a car because I want to have an actual restroom. I want to be able to cook, but I want to live mobile, and I want my home and my transportation to be all in one. So I think I'm going to do van life. I think I want to convert a van or one of those school buses, not the tiny ones, and definitely not one of those big ass school buses. But it's like a quarter size one. It's a little bigger than the small ones. It's not the short bus. It's just the small school bus. I saw one the other day too, and I started to record it for the sake of putting it in one of my videos. It just wasn't a good angle, and I still should have kept it. Anyway, I'm rambling again. So anyway, Anyway, y'all, I think I'm going to do a van conversion or a school bus conversion because I want my home and my transportation to be all in one. I like that. I love that anywhere I go right now, everything I own is always with me. I like that. If I'm somewhere, I'm so spontaneous. If I'm out somewhere and somebody's like, oh, let's go hop in the pool. Sure. Got my swimsuit right in the trunk. Want to go hiking? Yes. Got my shoes and my weights right in the trunk. I like that. I really, really like that. And I've grown, even though guess what? Today, November 18th, makes 2 full, complete months that I've been living in Hotel Honda. Holy shit. It just hit me. That's dope. I'm 2 months in. The very first night I slept in my car was September 18th. And now it's November 18th. And it's somebody's birthday. It's my eldest brother's birthday today, and yesterday was one of my cousin's birthday who passed away. Anyway, yes, 2 months. 2 months. It's been 2 months. And I'm super excited about that. That's dope. So, of course, I can do this for a lifestyle. And it's not like surprising that, oh, I've made it this. No, it's just time flies. And this is what I'm talking about, making a deliberate decision and being comfortable with it. So, wow, 2 months in, that's dope. So anyway, what I was saying, I really like, and I've grown to become accustomed to having all of my stuff with me wherever I'm at. So van life, I think either van or school bus is going to be the way that I go, because I'll be able to have I'll be able to have like a little kitchen, a bathroom. I'll just be able to have like my actual home. I won't have to make a porta potty. Oh, speaking of, so I was watching one guy's van life conversion, and he bought, I think he said from Walmart. You guys let me know if you've seen one at Walmart. But it's a portable toilet. He got a portable toilet, and it's just a little smaller thing, but it's an actual toilet, and he just put 2 plastic bags in there. So he'll use the bathroom in there and, just dump it. So I thought that was dope too. I thought that was really dope. And that would be something that I would like to get more immediately. I would get that right now because it's so small. It would be perfect in Hotel Honda. So that I would get right now. But a van conversion, yeah. Not a minivan, like a real van, like an old school van, I want a nice big van. So that's what I think I'm going to do now. So I've 86'd the whole, well, right now anyway, because I'm constantly debating, constantly going back and forth. But I've actually decided on this. I want either a school bus or a van. So I've 86'd the idea of building a tiny home. Maybe when I'm in my 60s, I may want, a tiny home and buy a plot of land. But then if I do that, I can do that like in Belize somewhere. I don't need to do that in this country. So, yeah, I just wanted to update you guys and say good morning and actually spend a little bit of my 2-month anniversary with you guys. That is fucking awesome to me. 2 months. And it doesn't even seem like it, you know. I haven't had any issues. I haven't had any drama. I haven't even had any scares. The only scare was the cop, you know, and that was like, what is he going to do? Is he going to tow my car? You know, is he going to give me a ticket? That's the only thing that was. But I haven't had any scares as far as anybody knocking on my window or feeling unsafe or anything like that. Yeah, I don't, for me personally, and it's something that I've been thinking about since I started, and I've heard a few people voice their opinion on video that, you know, live out of a car and different things like that. For me, I honestly don't think it's any less safe than living in a traditional, you know, in a traditional way. I really don't. First of all, people will think about breaking into a home. People think about, I mean, home, and I don't know the percentage or the stats on home invasions compared to car break-ins or car theft or car vandalism. I don't know the stats on that, but I know that people are unsafe behind closed, locked doors. And here I am in a car, and it's another thing why I like parking in a public lot, because especially where there are cameras, because people aren't going to be so quick to tamper with people's cars in a parking lot, especially when there's a 24-hour something on premises, so people are always coming and going. Whereas in a residential, like right now, I'm in Robert's parking lot of his condo complex, and it's just, you know, if someone's gonna break in, it would be in a residential parking lot, a residential neighborhood. So I haven't had any issues with safety or anything like that. So I definitely don't have the point of view. I think as long as you prepared and you do things the right way. For me personally, I prefer to have my windows blacked out. I know that some people just put up coverings, but I like to have my windows blacked out because, for one, and this is another thing why I want to do a van or a school bus. For one, I am in a small car, so I do have my sleeping things in the back seat, and I don't like that being out in the open if my windows were not blacked out, and then you could just see my blankets in here. Oh, okay, she must be living in there or sleeping in her car. I don't like that, and I don't like the idea of that. So for me personally, having my windows tinted was the best option. Now, that may be something that you can or cannot do, but I would definitely recommend, if you live in a state and a city where window tinting is allowed on any level, I would recommend tinting your windows, and then still doing some type of cover if you live in a place where you can't tint your windows all the way. So if you can only do, 25% or something like that, tint the windows and then get your coverings just so it's not just a clear sight into your car. And that's just me. And I think that helps for me not to look like a target, because no one can see in. No one can see what's going on in here. And then the outside, the outside just looks like an old ass Honda. So, let me just leave it alone. And that works for me, because this is my home, my transportation, and just leave it alone. I'm good with that. So, yeah, van life, schoolie life, that'll be the way that I go. All right, well, I'm going to start my day. I actually have, I've done this quite a few times over the course of my career. This is the 4th time, to be exact. So I'm selling some makeup out of my makeup kit. And I'm selling my MAC pigments. Most of what I had was unused. Like, I've never used it at all. Just because my kit was really big. And I got the pigments because I really like the colors. But I used to think, like, I've never even used this. Because when I'm doing a runway show or a, big production photo shoot, I didn't want to be wasteful with it, so I didn't want to dump it out. So I bought the pigments, honestly, to use them in more private situations, like a one-on-one client, maybe a bridal client, something like that. Something where I'm not doing, it's not a big show. It's not a bunch of models, because I didn't want to waste my product. Doing big productions, I found I ended up wasting a lot of product, because whatever I dump out, I can't put back into the jar, so I just throw it away. So I'm selling, what do I have left? 12. I have 12 MAC pigments left, unused, and I'm meeting with a woman this morning, and she's buying them all. So I'm super excited about that. That's just more stuff I'm getting rid of and more space that I will have. So super excited about that. So I'm going to go start my day. I just wanted to bid you guys a happy Saturday. Wake up with y'all. And it is nice. And I'm more comfortable in my car than I could have ever imagined. And I don't regret it. I do not regret living out of my car. I do not regret exploring all of my options and deciding on this one. I'm very proud of myself, and I'm very happy for what is to come. So stay tuned, and I'm super excited to have you guys join me on this journey, because I am by myself, so at least I have people to share this journey with, more than just the two people that I associate with, because I can't do things like this. I can't interact with them like this. And so I'm really excited that you guys are coming along this journey with me. I'm very pleased about that. Thank you so much. And I will chat with you guys later. Peace.